Perfect.
Welcome back to Life of Birch. This is Birch. We are here with my Honda Rebel 500, and I had a realization the other day that the vast majority of people who ride these bikes are either first-time riders or older riders who may be getting back into riding for the first time after a little break. And that made me realize that lots of the people looking into these bikes and watching my videos may not even be super familiar with how the bike works and the controls and things like that. So today I'm doing a quick video just showing you the different controls of the bike, how those work, and then also how to start the bike. So it may be a little bit basic for lots of you watching that already ride, but I figured it would be a great way to introduce new riders to kind of a first-person view of what to expect when you start the bike up and what controls to expect. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is put the key in, obviously, and on the Rebel, the key is going to be right here. So you just stick it in there, it's in the off position, and you're going to turn that to on. Now that the bike is on, we can get on it. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the controls. On your left-hand side, what you're going to see is the control for the headlight right here. Right now, it is in just the normal low beam position, but if you flick it forward like this, that's going to be your high beam. Flick it back down, and it's your low beam. And on the Rebel, it actually has this little, you'll see right here, pass. So that's where you can kind of flick your high beams, but it doesn't stay on. So if you push it down, high beams on, off, off. Right below that is going to be your horn. Just push it and it honks. And below that is going to be your turn signals. Push it to the left to turn left. Push it in to cancel it. Push it to the right to turn right. Push it in to cancel it. And for each of the light things that we just did, the high beams or the turn signals, there's going to be an indicator on your gauge cluster that's going to show that that's happening. Turn on the high beam and you'll see that light up. If you just push it in, you'll see it flash as you have it activated. And same for the turn signals. You'll see it start flashing. Push it in to cancel it and it stops flashing. Now also on your left hand is going to be your clutch lever. So pulling that in is what is going to disengage the clutch. Letting it out is going to engage the clutch. Coming over to the right hand side, this is going to be the throttle. You pull back to give it gas, and then as you let go, it'll spring right back. And then this is going to be the kill switch. So in order for the bike to start, this is going to have to be pushed down. Right now it's pushed up towards the red, which is the engine off. Then you push it down, and you'll hear the fuel pump prime so that the engine's ready to start. Then below that on this bike, you're going to find your hazards. Push that in and you can see it flashing because your hazards are on. Push it and your hazards are off. Now the lever on this side is going to be your front brake. So you pull that in to activate the front brake, release it to release the front brakes. All the way below these two buttons is going to be the start button. In order for the bike to start, a few things need to be true. First, the kill switch needs to be pushed down to the on position like we just did, and you'll hear the fuel pump prime letting you know that it's ready to start. The second thing is that if your kickstand is down, the bike will not start unless it's in neutral. So right now it's in first gear. If you move it into neutral, you'll see the neutral light up right here, and then the bike is ready to start. Then when you want to turn the bike off, you can either push that kill switch in on the right hand side, or you can turn the key to the off position. Or I know some people, since the kickstand will not allow the bike to run with it down if it is in gear, certain people that I know, if the bike is still in first gear as they come to a stop and they have the clutch still in, they'll put the kickstand down and that will turn the bike off as well. Alright, and let's hop off the bike and finish this off with the foot controls. We'll start here on the left hand side. This is where your foot goes, and then this peg right here is going to be how you shift. So you never want to shift the bike unless the clutch is pulled in. If you go all the way down, that's going to be first gear. Click up slightly and it'll be neutral, and then pull up and it'll go to second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Some bikes only have 5 gears, but this one has 6. So again, all the way down is going to be first gear. Bring it up a little into neutral, then it goes up to second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You never have to worry about pulling up too hard because it will only go up the next gear. So for example, if you're in second gear, no matter how hard you pull up, it's still only going to go to third gear. There's no risk of going through third to fourth. Now we'll come around to the right side of the bike. This is, of course, where your foot is going to rest. This peg, though, is going to be your rear brake pedal. So you push down on it to engage the rear brake, and you let off to let off the rear brake. So now let's kind of put that together. We'll get on the bike, go through and make sure that we've done everything to have the bike start, and then we'll start it up. So you're gonna hop on the bike, turn the key to the on position. You'll notice that the neutral light is not on, so the bike is in gear. So you'll want to bring your left foot over, push it all the way down to where it's in first, and then bring it up half a click. Neutral light comes on, so you're in neutral and you can release the clutch lever. Look over to the right hand grip and notice that the kill switch is on, so you want to push that down. You'll hear the fuel pump prime, meaning that it's ready to go, and then you'll hit the starter button all the way down at the bottom. And that's all there is to it. So then we hit the kill switch back off, turn the key to the off position, and we're good to go. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully that video of just the kind of little basics helped you guys out a lot. Hopefully it's not too basic for some of you. I just know that when I was first starting out riding, there were lots of questions that I had, and sometimes you're almost embarrassed to ask another rider, hey, what is the shift pattern? I forget. Is first gear all the way down or is first gear all the way up? Or, you know, if you don't have a motorcycle yet, it's hard to know, where's the headlights? How do I control this? How do I control that? So hopefully that helped you guys out. Make sure to check out my channel also, because I have tons of other videos with my Rebel and tons more to come. I have tons of install videos on my channel as well, so make sure to check that out. If the Rebel 500 is something that you're into, make sure to smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace!